I have been playing Highguard the last couple days just to form my own opinion on the matter, and it's a cluttered mess. The gameplay is very convoluted, in my opinion. I'm not sure if everybody else feels this way. I haven't really looked into what people are saying about it. I do see that there are a lot of negative ratings on it, and I do think that it's overly hated and might deserve a little bit more of a player base. However, if you haven't played High Guard, let me describe to you the gameplay loop in this game, okay? It's going to take me a little bit, so buckle up. Here we go. Three, two, one. Now. All right, so you spawn into the game and you have to reinforce walls. You have 5 walls that you got to reinforce across your entire base. And when you get on the base, you got to get ready to leave, so you got to hop on your horse. So you press the X button and you run up and you go and get ready for the base to open up for you to leave. And then when you leave, you want to go find some chests. And the red chests have guns and weapons in it, and then the blue chests have shields in it for you to get. And you want to loot a little bit, and not only are there just shields, but you have to mine ore. You're also mining ore in this game, and when you mine the ore, you visit a vendor to trade in your ore for more weapons and gear. But in the meantime, you are fighting this team and waiting for this sword called the Shield Breaker to spawn in. And when the Shield Breaker spawns in, whichever team gets the Shield Breaker and then gets it to the opponent's base gets the opportunity to perform a raid on that team's base. And when you get the shield breaker to their base, you deduct 30 points of health from their 100 health pool on their base. And the objective of the game is you get to the base and you have to destroy these two objectives in there, or there's one objective that you can destroy that just completely wins you the game immediately. But if you are the team that captures the shield breaker but fail your raid, you lose 30 base points on your base for some reason. That's one of my big issues. And yeah, you do that until the team loses 100 points. So you see what I'm saying now, where I say that the game is cluttered and has a lot going on in it. One of my biggest issues is I feel like there's no incentive to win the first round. If you win the first round but fail your raid, you lose 30 points of health on your base. Why is your health taking damage when the whole fight is happening in their base, which is an insane distance away from your base? So it just like logically makes no sense that your base is losing damage when everything's happening in their base. Now, gameplay wise, I think that the guns, they feel good, and the movement and stuff is fine. The only thing I'm confused about is the horse. I think the horse is kind of completely unnecessary. It doesn't really add much to the gameplay. I think it might have been better off being smaller maps with no horses. But the game does feel a lot like Apex Legends, and I think they might have been better off making it Titanfall 3. But that being said, I don't think this game is as bad as everybody is making it out to be, because they are disappointed that it was not Titanfall 3. Now, a big reason why this did cause a lot of major disappointment is the fact that they announced it at the Video Game Awards. The way that it was handled was not good. They really hyped it up before uh, showing the trailer, and it really left a lot of people like wanting more. When you do play the game, it kind of feels like it is in a like earlier development, like a beta. So it does leave a lot to be desired. Now, some of the characters, they feel kind of lackluster design-wise. None of them really stand out. They look kind of generic. You just got the hot redhead, Jack Frost, and everybody else is kind of generic. I went with the hot girl because I thought she looked really nice. Not based off of any of her gameplay mechanics, but another reason why I dislike modern gaming is everything feels so vapid and empty in this game, kind of. And then you go over to the store and there's already a bunch of skins and stuff for you to buy. Like I get that it is a free to play game, which it's fine to sell skins in a free to play game in my opinion. But when everything around it feels kind of like lackluster and needing a little bit more attention, it sucks that you deviated some of that work and uh, resources to making skins for you to sell rather than making the gameplay the selling point of your game, and then people will love it and want to support it and then buy skins. In conclusion, Highguard is good for what it is. It's a free game. There's no harm there. It just shot itself in the foot trying to oversell what it was. It's a experimental game, it feels like. It's kind of biting off more than it can chew. If they're able to tighten up some of the gameplay loops, I can see myself coming back and really enjoying it. The gunplay is nice because it's Apex gunfighting. Let's be real. And if they can make some of the character abilities and stuff feel more fun to use, I find myself not even using my girl's ability sometimes. And if they're able to make the game more fun and a little bit more fast paced, then I think that they get a good game on themselves. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button and subscribe.